Hello, it's me. Like Cardi B said, baby, I see my hair. I took one look at my hair. Oh man. Matter of fact, I forgot to put Cardi B in my description. I was talking about Cardi B. Cause it be me popping out. She said, it ain't my fault, yo. Look like a bomb. Cardi B is crazy. Yeah, that's what she said. It ain't my fault your mama raised a bomb. Hello. Yes. Yes, baby. I popped out with the hair. Like, hello. It's me. Hello. Hey, y'all. Hey. What's poppin'? What's poppin', everybody? Hey, y'all. Hey. Hold on. I'm letting the beat build. Oh, I want to say bucket. Oh, I want to say bucket. Might as well. Ah, rhymes with an F though. Starts with an F, rhymes with bucket. That's what I wanted to say. But shout out to me, I didn't say that though. I said just, I'm gonna start working on that cursing. Yeah, truth is. Mm-hmm. And then, plus, because I know it's rules to it, right? It's rules to the game or whatnot, whatnot. But y'all know me. Y'all know me. I ain't going to look for no rule book. Like, where's it at? Where's it at? Like, it should be, yeah, findable right here. If I got to go searching and all of that, what? I don't have time for that. I'm not going to have no kind of time for that. No, Miss Press Girl. So, anyway, I don't know what the rules is, child. So, I just be winging it. But truth is, I think, don't quote me, okay? Don't quote me out the future YouTubers who's listening out there right now. Please don't quote me, baby. Let me just say, uh, damn, what did I want to say? Shoot, I forgot what I was going to tell y'all. Oh yeah. I think it's like I think like when your video first start, you don't want to curse. You don't want to curse. I think it's like you gotta wait a certain amount of time. See, like I didn't heard a YouTuber say that before, child. But don't quote me because I don't know. Yeah, buddy. Buddy. I just don't know. Truth is. But I think that's how it go. The problem is, I just don't know how long, before you can. You know what I'm saying? They say, I say, They say, I say, They say, I say, Child, y'all know I'm supposed to be on camera. First of all, okay. I woke up out my sleep and I thought about y'all. Okay. Yeah. So shout out to that. Mm. Oh, faithful. Have it. Um, yes, baby. Oh, faithful. Y'all know I'm going. What? If I say I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it. And I told y'all I was coming back earlier. That is the only reason I came back. Other than that, I could have kept relaxing with my feet up. But like now I woke up out my sleep. I was like, wait, I done told these folks. And y'all see I took my hair down. Y'all see I took my hair down? Listen, don't get on here drunk playing with me. I notice you weekenders, y'all a different kind of crowd. So, yeah, that part. Like, I know y'all be playing. Y'all be like, yeah, y'all get the plan. Y'all get that little liquid courage and start trying to say things that y'all wouldn't normally say. Like, don't say nothing that you wouldn't walk up to me and say. And then I'll take it a step further. Even if you would walk up to me, don't come with that either. Well, take this happy birthday and gone. I'm just saying, happy birthday. Have a good one. Um, but nah, like I was telling y'all, I didn't took my hair down, baby. I sure did. I sure did. Cause like what? Y'all remember? Baby, it's natural over everything. Okay, we taking care of ours. We taking care of ours this year. All that, it's cool. Don't get me wrong. The wigs, the braids, the extra, you know, it's cool. But at the same time, I'm making sure that I take care of my own hair first. Okay. So like, yeah, I had to take that out. I had to take that shit out. Now, let me give y'all a review on it. Would I do it again? Yes. Absolutely. Would I do it different? Yes, absolutely. Okay. It's just like I would just do it differently next time. Yeah. Just long story short, truth is. But anyway, y'all. Oh my God. Tell me why. So Nevaeh is something else. I feel like Blueface took a gamble with her, if that makes sense. I feel like he took a gamble with her and um, you know, now she like now he like, you know what I'm saying? She was one of them. It is what it is. But like, yeah, he didn't make his match with her. She got a mouth on her. Oh, I can't help but wonder what's her sign, because Miss Presser Girl is spicy. Yeah. Like a little spike drink. Tell me why one time, a long time ago, when I worked at this place, this little Hispanic lady, what's her name? Child, I can't even remember her name. I can't even remember her name. It was the little shout out. It said shout out to little such and such. Trying to remember that lady name. Truth is. But anyway, she told me about jalapenos in your drink. Yeah, she was telling me about that, like how to make it and stuff like that one day. And like years, yeah, I didn't get on that till years and years later, but she was on to something. That shit's good. But yeah, no, Miss Pressure Girl, like it's different. See, this is the thing. She be on Blueface head. She be cussing Blueface odd. Oh my God. But what she don't understand is, and see, this is the thing too. I bet you she says a lot of things that Blueface already heard before. Hmm. Truth is, you know what I'm saying? I'm sure she didn't already said she is saying things that he didn't already heard before. But the only thing is, I feel like she forgetting that like the other girls actually took time to build a relationship with Blueface. Um, Miss Preston Girl on the other hand, girl, like I don't know though, because I don't know how long they've been dealing with each other. I'm like, word on the carpet is that girl been around. She been around, so ain't no telling how long she been around. One, ain't no telling how long she been going. Two. So that's that for real. Because like, you know, for instance, it wasn't no coincidence that Blueface moved that girl in or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Had her laid up as soon as he got out of jail. Like, nah, I don't feel like that was no coincidence. You know, they say she used to be in the Blue Girls Club, and I believe it. I can believe it. I'm sure um, Blueface is in contact with a lot of girls. See, I didn't watch the Blue Girls Club. So that's why I didn't, know about Christian, Jaden, or none of that. It was all foreign to me by the time Christian blew up on the scene and all of that. Now, I used to hear about it, though, because, yeah, it's your girl Shay Renee. What? And I'm here, there, everywhere to get the tea, period. I heard that he had his little thing going on, but I just never, like, I didn't know where to watch it at and all of that, so I never seen it. Um, but I heard about it. I knew it was going on. But anyway, I'm sure he got a lot of them girls' number. I'm sure he still talks to a lot of them girls, child. But anyway, and speaking of which, yeah, it's your girl Shay Renee, and I want to welcome y'all to my channel. Yeah, let me clear my throat, period. God. Yeah, let me welcome y'all to my channel, period. And back to another show. And back to a new Friday. Yeah, let's go. What? I ain't been to no club in years, child. That don't make no sense. Maybe I need to go to the club. Let me find out I need to go to the club. But I don't be want to go to the club. Truth is, I don't. And I don't miss no shit like that. You hoodlums. I don't want to be around you hoodlums and you hood rats. They can't control. Wait, hold on. Not y'all. Not y'all. Them. Okay? Them. I don't want to be around them hood rats and young thugs that can't control themselves, baby, and can't control their hormones and emotions and then let one off and let them off and got me running in my heels and shit because you and your bitch into it. I wish enough. I wish in the fuck I would. Yeah. No, absolutely fuck not. I stay home. Nah, never mind. I stay home. Truth is, but it do sound fun though. It do sound fun. Like I need to go somewhere. Hey y'all. Hi. Happy Friday. Hey. Happy Friday. What's up, y'all? Um. But no, I need to find me somewhere grown and sexy to go. Yeah, truth is. And like, I don't know. I don't know where anywhere is like grown and sexy for me, and my man. Cause like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's a vibe, when you have a man. Yeah, like Shantae did, right? Shantae's got a man at home. And when you got a woman, the truth is, it's like certain spots and certain vibes that you be feeling. You can't be going to the club that what. Hey, how did hell the fuck no? What? Cause we some head busters. We some head busters. I knock a bitch out. I'm a head buster. I'm telling you right now, I will do the fool behind mine. And these hoes don't know they roll. Truth is, baby, they go to looking and dancing and looking and dancing and looking and dancing too motherfucking long, okay? Mm, mm. Truth is, that's at least that's what happened the last time I went out with the ratchet. Yeah, with the live and the ratchet. Yeah, child, look. Then I was ready to be the motherfucking cannon bitch up behind my behind my, you see. Yes, okay, what? Baby, no. Okay, baby, no. But yeah, I do need to find somewhere to go though. Truth is, because I wouldn't mind, getting out. I need to get out. Sometimes I feel like I want to get out a little bit. But anyway, yes, y'all. Yes, y'all. Let's talk these internet streets though. Let me get my handy dandy notes up so y'all know what it is. And y'all just know what it ain't. Y'all look at this. Somebody come look at this. I said, I know you fucking lying to me. But shout out to that. Shout out to them. I'm happy for them, though. Y'all know, word on the curb is they saying Funny Mike. Funny Mike and Jalea are already back together. That's all good, though, child. And truth is, them people probably missed each other. Like, I just feel like, to me, Mike and Jalea are like they in too weird of a place to like really just walk away from each other, if you ask me. And when I say weird of a place, I mean like them babies is little. I feel like them moving out and, you know, seeing what it's like to be co-parented by Mike living in a different house. I feel like that's too much for them babies. They are too little for that, but they are still old enough, right? Except for that youngest one. They definitely old enough to be like, hell no, if y'all don't work this shit out, because I missed this life. That's MJ. MJ will call Michael lame for his mama. Period. Y'all know I be blogging. I definitely put him on my blog. He talking about, man, dad, get married. He killed me with that. It was so funny. Mike argued with him about getting married. And child, they a mess. Their little family is too cute though. It is. It's too cute. And they done laid up and had all them little kids. Sure. So to me they need to give it a go. Okay. Truth is, Mike and Jalea, they need to keep giving it a go. And then I take it a step further, like from an outsider's perspective, you be looking in and you like, what is wrong with Mike? It gotta be Mike. You know what I'm saying? Just automatically taking, like I do not think it's Jalea. I don't. Like, Mike, sometimes Mike make me feel like he be wanting to be outside a little bit. It is what it is. Mike, he get that vibe a little bit. He do. He get a vibe like, And to me, I kind of understand it because I think he been with Jaleel of like, if that makes sense. Kind of like all he know. Jalea is kind of like all Mike know. And he seem like he be kind of want to run with Dora a little bit. Yeah, truth is, Mike seem like he be want to put on a fucking backpack with Dora and start Explorer just for a little while. Oh, truth is, I hate to say it. Oh. Yeah, I hate to say it because I hate how it sound, but that's the vibes that he give sometimes when just when they be getting into it and breaking up and making up the breakup, making up the breakup. It's like Mike got a man up. Either he got a man up or whatever, however it's gonna go. Cause sometimes it give Jalea is the first wife. You know? You know how? And it's crazy too. It's crazy too that I said that. Cause as I'm saying that, I'm not even picturing funny Mike in my head no more. Now I'm picturing Mike Epps' ass. Yeah, for real. I guess because, he got these clips of this interview with Shannon Sharp. And he definitely had a first wife. And, like, um, I don't know. It's just, it be like that sometimes. Everybody um, just don't work out. But I am happy for them, though. They back on the wagon. So shout out to that. Child, word on a card. But Now I will say this: people, fans are saying that. I ain't really saw them say it just yet. I did see a clip of Jalea talking about forgiveness and all of this blase blase. So that's where they getting it from, I guess. But yeah, y'all heard it right here. Word on the curb is people think that they back together. That's good. Child, somebody was like, Chili's, I want my baby back, baby back, baby back. So shout out to that. And shout out to them. Yes, love wins. And then what else is going on these internet streets? See, YouTube, you will really be, let me tell you something, you will really be doing something like if I could. First of all, technology needs to catch up. They doing all of this and all of that. All of this and all of that. Like the other day I was thinking, I was like, I was thinking about how they say that, like they listening to us all the time and like monitoring us and stuff. And I'm like, well, what would be the point? Like, what would literally really be the point of all of that? Like, strategically. I mean, because I get it. Okay, like for instance, I get it. Like for instance, if I say, I understand if I say today, if I tell somebody while I'm in conversation, I smelled some really good perfume today. Yeah, and I wanted it, but I didn't get it. But oh, it smells so good. I'm going back to get that. And like that perfume pop up on my page. Okay, see that type of stuff. I get it. I get it. I understand. They trying to, target us and, make sure that products, and see they do. They be doing stuff like that. But like that don't always work. Does that make sense? Like I talk about stuff, shit that that's not funny. But it's true. I talk about shit that I want and ain't finna get no time soon all the time. So like, you know, I I'm trying to see, but child, they be one thing about them, they be trying to stay one step ahead of us, one step ahead of the curve. So it's definitely a reason why they be doing it. And I was wondering if it's hold on, what I was wondering if it was, oh yeah, if it was so they could get them damn robots out of the park. Like what if you just never really know? But I would not be surprised if them robots probably got a lot of, you know, personality. And what if they got traits? Or y'all think they just a one? Hell no. A one. I don't believe that. A one acting robot. Nah, I don't believe that. Cause I believe when people get them in their house, they gonna be acting how they want them to act. Does that make sense? So, for instance, one of them might be pretending to smoke and play dominoes in one household. While another one might be doing tours at a prestigious another one might have a day job, uh uh going out with their family, uh doing tours at got a part-time job doing tours for a prestigious school, shoot, or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, I just, you know what I'm saying? It just popped up in my head the other day. I was just saying things that make you go, for real. Because I definitely was wondering, shit, like, what is the point? What is going to be really the point? Because, like, for real, one time, my sister and I was having a conversation. She said some really scary stuff to me. She said some really scary stuff to me. It was biblical. She was talking about revelations and stuff like that. And Miss Pressa Girl, it scared me. Truth is. And like, it's crazy how far technology has come. And like, it's almost like what she was saying was kind of true. And so, like, yeah, it's scary. Like, I was singing this song to y'all earlier. It go, it's by Zero. I like it. He say, well, I can't really sing it because, he be saying stuff that I can't really say on here. But it go, hard times. I see, earlier when I was singing it to y'all, I forgot the lyrics. So I just hummed it. That's what he say. He say, my ninja, this is hard times. Pray for your people, cause everybody, like Summer Bin Laden, I'm dropping, man. Hey, he went so hard on there. And then the other part, he said something about make a pull a stunner to a stunner to. Yeah, I gotta play that. I gotta play that, y'all. I gotta play that. I ain't heard that in forever. But since it didn't roll across my head today like that, I said, like, ain't that crazy, right? I'm telling you. I'm telling y'all. Get with God. Get with God. Sure. Telling y'all. Jesus is the way. Amen. So, anyway, truth is, you want the truth, you gotta be able to handle it over here with me. So, shout out to that. Oh, man. My, this is hard times. Pray for your people, man. Hey, y'all know Zero. Y'all know Zero? Zero make them triggering songs. He makes songs that make you cry for real. Yeah, make you cry. I don't know. He was really going through something. And, like, I don't know. I'm glad though. I'm glad not glad he was going through something, but I'm glad he, you know, did music. Because he did. He blessed us with, um, a catalog. It is what it is. That boy got a catalog. And he might not have got as successful as he wanted to, but shout out to Zero because he does, his music was impactful. It just is what it is. So anyway, shout out to everybody that's out there, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, yeah, getting it, getting through, getting by, getting up, period. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Shout out to us all, okay? But I'm telling y'all, that technology stuff is crazy. But anyway, so no, we're not gonna be talking about Sauce Walker tonight. I know, you know what? I might really have to remove him from the list for now, so I won't keep putting it up there. But I definitely want to talk about him, and I am. So that shout out to that. That's coming around the mountain. And then what else is going on these internet streets? I was talking about Cardi B tonight, but I changed my mind. Nope. Nope. Mm, nope. Shit. Mm-mm. I'm starting to learn YouTube a little bit. I'm starting to learn it a little bit, y'all. Just a little bit. So shout out to that. Like I'm starting to learn a little something now. Trust me, child. I am still green, green as ever. And it don't matter. Hold on. I definitely don't mind. I'm telling you, I don't. I don't. I just don't have the time, y'all. I just don't really have the time. I'm too motherfucking grown. Yeah, truth is. But like, the little stuff I learn. And so shout out to that. Like, this ain't funny. But like I be seeing videos all the time talking about this and that and learn this and then I be like, man, I don't have time for that. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. So it is what it is. It might take us a little longer to get there, but it don't matter as long as we arrive. All right, poop stars, y'all rocking with me? Y'all feeling that? Cause that's my vibe. You understand? I got other shit going on. YouTube can't be my end all be all. Yeah, we pushing past that shit this year. Let's talk about it. Truth is, yeah. Like Nicki Minaj said, y'all waiting on me to tell y'all what Nicki said. Y'all know what Nicki said. Shit. Y'all be listening. Period. We all be tuned in. So shout out to that. Now, Nicki. Speaking of Nicki Minaj is on a social media cleanse, y'all. Ugh, I hate it. I hate it. Nicki be entertaining. It is what it is. Even when she ain't really talking about shit like that, but the train, remember the train? I did not want to delete that. Hot damn, I wish I still had it. I should have kept that. I should have kept that. I love that little train story from Nicki Minaj. Oh, man. Truth is, there'll never be another. That's my girl, period. And right now, she on the social media cleanse, and it sucks. You know how some people just make the internet lit? Kind of like Blueface. Y'all, when Blueface was in jail, I was one of the main people, if not only, because I'm going to tell you the truth. You want the truth? You want the truth? You got to be able to handle it over here with me. I don't know why my nose want to act like it stopped up. Oh, hold on, y'all. When Blueface was in jail, I was the only person saying, man, they need to let Blueface out. The internet is dead. Because it was. It was boring. I used to say, man, I'm bored with the internet. And, man, I'll be damned if he didn't get out here running. He got out here running straight to the internet. He got out here giving it all he got for real. Child, he got out here doing his motherfucking thing. So shout out to that. Oh, he got out here right back on his entertainment shit. For real, like E.T. child. Right? Just like E.T. child. Entertainment tonight. But anyway, shout out to Blueface too, because like I was telling y'all uh earlier on my last video, and y'all make sure y'all go check out my last live too. Um, like I was telling y'all, just when I think Blueface like is losing it, you know, he'll do something to pick it back up. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to him. Because I don't think it's easy. Honestly, I don't. And I do think that he's just like winging it. Oh, hold on. Child, all of a sudden I got sick. Like, what the hell? When I woke up, I wasn't. Whatever. Anyway, uh, yeah, I do think he be just winging it. And I think he's finally starting to settle into his new reality, like, and I take it a step further. Um, I remember when I told y'all a long time ago that I felt like Jada Waiter didn't want to leave Lil Baby alone. I was like, I think it was more like a business decision. Um, I feel the same way about Blueface. I feel like if Blueface could mess with Krishan on the low, he would. But I also think, honestly, because he can, um, I also think that he think Krishan is weird. Period. Period. End of discussion. But Krishan, even though I think she a little weird, I kind of like now as I'm sitting here talking to y'all, it's like she just don't know how to cuss nobody out. You know what I'm saying? Truth is, cause like she from Baltimore, and like she was basically saying, you need to be in the rhymes with brave. Remember she was saying stuff like that to Blueface. That sounds weird. It do sound weird. It sound crazy. You know what I'm saying? But she don't know how she like if she was a Texas woman, she would have told him, I rhymes with rate you. You need to ha rhymes with ha. I wish you was just ha sometimes. Ooh, you know, and like even though that's some crazy ass shit to say to somebody, people say that type of stuff to people all the time. Shoot, when they hurt and mad in their feelings, So, um, I don't know, but I definitely feel like, I tell my chat all the time that like, I feel like, they going through a breakup, and breakups are hard. You know what I'm saying? They are. So imagine to have to do it publicly. But I will say this: Blueface seemed like he was crashing at first. Now he seemed like he finally starting to find his way a little bit though. So shout out to that. Shout out to him. He seemed like he's starting to get it together. And then shout out to Krishan too, cause I'm really, really proud of her. Like, I promise, I told y'all, I hope it ain't just, like short lived, if that makes sense. But you gotta let people live and let people grow. And I think the reason why I don't come down hard on Krishan a lot is because I'm older and I just um tend to want to give her show her grace. And and it's just not Krishan. Like I tell my chat all the time, shoot, the older I get, the less judgmental I am, you know. But I'm sure that if I was Krishan's age, I would probably be looking at her differently. You know what I'm saying? I'd probably be looking at her like, oh my God, like, you know what I'm saying? How hard is it to get it together? Like we all, you know, I think that's how her peers look at her. Like, especially the ones who got kids and feel like, girl, you just making it look way harder than, or like, mm. But I know I just tend to give her grace cause I feel like most people was once young and dumb. It just is what it is. And then here you got all these older people that still dumb than a motherfucker. So, that's crazy. She ain't, she ain't the best, but she ain't the worst, you know? She human. And she living her life in front of a whole lot of people, child. And honestly, I couldn't even imagine. Couldn't, because when I was young, um, I was allowed to make mistakes, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, shoot, I done been talked about too. We all have. But that's why I said I couldn't imagine on, such a high level. Like it's one thing to be talked about by your family or, people in your city, but like, come on. Right now, it's down there somebody guaranteed in every state, they probably talk about Krishan. Down there, all of them except for a few. They probably don't talk about it in Utah or Oregon or something. But for the most part, you know, and she young. I can't imagine the kind of pressure that come with. And then y'all know me. I think because I'm a sports girl, I love a good underdog. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause when I was young, if it wasn't my team, cause when I was young, I used to go for the Bulls. You know, Michael Jordan. And so, like, if it wasn't the Bulls playing, I was just always root for whoever was losing. Yeah, truth is, I don't know why. I like the underdog. And so, like, I love a good underdog story. Christian is an underdog for me. That's why I like to root for her. You know, overall, I want to see her handle her business, period. Then on top of that, I'm not into kicking people while they down either. Mm-mm. That ain't my style. See, with Clarissa, for real. With Clarissa, it's hard to, say people be kicking with her while she down because Clarissa don't be down. In order for the internet to leave Clarissa alone, she had to come to the internet crying or something. You know? That's how I feel about it. Other than that, they feel like she tough. She can take it. Especially if that's what she keep presenting. Well, I take it a step further. She don't even gotta cry. She could just have a real conversation with the internet and put her feelings out there. And I feel like stuff will change for Clarissa, honestly. But all of that tough stuff she be doing ain't gonna work. She be trying to fight the internet, and the internet definitely gonna keep fighting because they undefeated like her. They be looking at Clarissa like, she stay, they stay, she stay, they stay. Shit, the internet don't care. Y'all see, it took Rihanna to say something to get the internet out Clarissa's ass. Try to ride Clarissa like a horse. But I'm glad they left her alone because, even me, when I talk about Clarissa, I give her a lot of grace. I do. A lot of grace. I don't say a lot of shit that I feel like I could say about Clarissa. I don't. Because this ain't that. I don't really like talking about people like that. Not, you know what I'm saying? Now, now, hold on though. Hold on. If your ass need to be humble, I'ma say it though. Now that's just that. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't do too much. Don't don't do too much. Because one thing that I feel like, a lot of people fail to realize is, we all have opinions and we all have eyes and stuff like that. And so like, um, what you think about yourself, everybody might not think. You know what I'm saying? So like, for instance, when Cardi B jump fly, somehow What y'all want me to do? Yeah, yeah. Why y'all want me to leave my man? What y'all want me to do? Start fucking y'all man? See, bitch, don't talk like that, bitch. Don't talk like that, bitch. Cause you ain't out there, bitch. Like you like what? You one surgery and one bag away from, you know, like everybody looking like you. Like no, like and that's how I feel in my heart. You know what I'm saying? Like you okay looking. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. You okay looking woman. But like now, Miss Preston Curl, humble yourself now because, you know, it's just more shit I could say. You know what I'm saying? That I feel from inside, from my inside part. And I ain't gotta, you know what I'm saying? And I ain't gotta lie. Shit, if that's how I feel about it, that's how I feel about it. And so like, yeah. Shit, like now, because I feel like everybody on this earth can be humbled. I don't care. Shit, I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. And then I take it a step further, like, what? Man, please, you better go ahead on. You know? So, like, that's how I feel. I feel like everybody should have a chill button. Does that make sense? Like, you know? Like how, who was that? Basically, Tasha K. She was basically telling just in so many words, bitch, humble yourself, bitch. How you think you can say you look better than me? Bitch, is you dumb? Like, that's basically how Tasha K had to come at Jess. Like, girl, the fuck wrong with you? I know, I said I'm working on my cussing, but I'm gonna get there. Truth is. But like, nah, I'm having a real conversation with my chat tonight. It is what it is. And then like now, like, you know, shoot, like what? We ain't in no corporate setting. I ain't got no suit on. Y'all ain't got no suits on. Shit. So anyway, um, truth is, like, sometimes you gotta humble people. It is what it is. Like, you know, um, and I don't care. It don't matter. It don't matter. You know what I'm saying? Whether it infiltrates, sticks, whatever. Shoot, it is what it is. Like everybody gotta know that like somebody always feels like, you know, you ain't all of that. Period. But truth is, the only person that needs to feel like you all of that is you. You. And if you have a spouse, your spouse. But truth is, shit, you better be your own freaking cheerleader. Yeah. See. Yeah. Anyway, like, I don't, what? No. Like, the way I try to live my life and like to live my life now, it's like, it's all the same. It's all the same. It's just, you know what I'm saying? It's noise. You know? Grateful, thankful. I'm blessed. You know what I'm saying? So, like, yeah, it's like, thank you. But, I know I'm blessed. It is what it is. Like, no matter what you say, Shay Renee this, I'm blessed. Shay Renee that, I'm still blessed. You know what I'm saying? So, this shit don't mean nothing to me. Truth is, it don't. I don't care. Cause, in my honest opinion, the only person opinion that matters for real is mine about what I think about myself, inside and outward. I don't need nobody else to co-sign that. Shit. Period. I'm a grown up. I stopped needing a co-signer a long time ago. And I take it a step further. I ain't never had no co-signer. is. Maybe once, but yeah, you know what I'm saying? Y'all get the, you get the, like, you know, you have to be grounded in this world. You gotta really, 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 really know yourself, one, and two, show up as yourself. I ain't never, I don't like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't. It's something about like faking it that I don't like. I don't like fake stuff. I don't. So like no matter what this person gonna think about what I'ma say, no matter what this person gonna feel about what I'ma say, I'm gonna be myself. You know what I'm saying? And one thing I know about myself is I was raised right. Period. I was raised right. So I know how to treat people. I know how to treat people. Hmm. Hmm. So nothing I ever say or nothing I ever do is too much. Nothing I ever say or nothing I ever do is out of line, for real. You know what I'm saying? It don't be. Um, so yeah, sure. But yes, y'all. Um, I'm sorry I had to go that long with y'all on that, but like for real, for real, Miss Pressing Girl, like wait. And that go for everybody. You know what I'm saying? Everybody. But it is what it is. Um, I don't like being nasty towards people, if that makes sense. I'ma say what I need to say, but I'ma say it the best way I can. Truth is, I don't have no reason to just like go as low as I can go on people. That's weird, That's weird. But like, don't start talking crazy. You know what I'm saying? Either though, don't talk crazy. Cause what you talking about? What you talking about, bitch? You talking about taking a nigga? Bitch, if you can take my nigga, he needed to be took. Take him. The fuck? What you mean? That wasn't mine like that. God said, go ahead. Mm-hmm. What you mean? Bitch. And I take it a step further. Man, you slide up and ride up on mine. Guess what? What you gonna do? You ain't gonna do nothing but upgrade my life. Shit. Truth is, Miss Pressing Curl. I mean, like, the fuck out of here with that, Like, do you bitches even really think? For real. Like, do you bitches even really think? And then I take it a step further. You take my nigga, bitch, what you think I'ma be sitting around doing? For real. Playing with it. Like, get your dumb ass on. For real. I don't give a fuck about no Cardi B, no Party B, no Tardy B. Like, now, for real. Not when you go to talking crazy. Truth is, I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? For real. And like, I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Put an address on it. Don't talk like you talking to Texas, because when you talk like you talking to Texas, baby, Texas will respond, okay? Yeah, truth is, and it just is what it is. Sometimes you do gotta humble a motherfucker. But, you know, like, yeah, sometimes you really do. But like, but me, you know what I'm saying? Usually I be chilling. Like, I don't get into all of that. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know I don't. That's not how I deliver my news. I don't like to deliver my news and no, malicious, nasty, coming down hard on the person while everybody already coming down hard on the person. Like, it makes no sense to do that to me. You know what I'm saying? So like, yeah. This ain't that. But one thing about me though, I'm very opinionated and I'm very real. I'm not finna, You know what I'm saying? I'm not finna lie. Like a lot of people like to lie. That's how I feel like. A lot of people like to lie sometimes. Or they just be quiet. Well, I'd rather you just be quiet. Shit, don't lie though. Cause I'm not finna do that. I'm not finna do that. People be saying, oh, such and such is beautiful, man. She alright. She alright. Shit, she alright. What you want me to say? What more do you want me to say? She okay. And I'll take it a step further. While we on this topic, some people grow into their looks, meaning they was ugly as hell in school. You was ugly. You look funny. You was funny looking. Sure. Some people grow into their looks. Some people pay into their looks. Let's keep it real. And like, I don't want to hear from nobody that then went to no doctor. I can tell you that right now. Like, no. Everybody that went to the doctor, when you talk, you ain't even talking to people that don't go to the doctor. Like, let's get it understood. When you go to bumping, talking about how good you look, and you talking to them, the people that got surgery with you. You know? So in other words, if Jess didn't have any work on her face, any, then she talking to the Cardi B's, and the Joan Rivers, and some of these other girls that then laid down. Nikki too. It is what it is. Nikki too. God damn it. Nikki, you get your ass up. It is what it is. That's my girl. But Nikki done been on the table before. And so, like, now, like, surgical people, y'all talk to each other. Don't even talk to me. Really. If you really want to talk about it, don't even talk to me. Okay? I only compare myself to natural looking women. Truth is, first of all, I don't compare myself to nobody, but if we talking, let's talk for real. You know. Truth is. And you know, shoot, that's how I feel about it. Don't be talking like you talking to Texas. You can't even talk to Texas. You're not qualified to talk to us. Yeah, truth is, that's how I be feeling. You know, so, cause like I said, everybody can be humbled. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. Cause what a lot of people fail to realize is, this is crazy. I know it sounds crazy because when people call me ugly, I be like, I think something wrong with them. Like, gots to be, But like, man, come on. But hold on, let me keep it real. I never believe bitches when they say that, I don't. I'm sorry. I don't really be believing them. But I will say this. I'm grown enough to believe that everybody is ugly to somebody, you know. And I take it a step further. Women are harder on other women. It is what it is. Like, women pick women apart. So we dang sure be like, she alright. She alright. Shit, I mean, what? Like, man, please, bye. He alright too. Shit, everybody alright. How about that? Everybody act like they just America's next. I'll just... But can we all just get the bag? I'm just saying, can we all just get the bag though? Cause I don't know about everybody else. But I know I look better with some money. Hmm. Yeah, truth is, I definitely look better when I got some money. But now, I decided long ago, probably not that long ago, but it's been a minute. I decided I'm not never getting no surgery. I'm not. I think I'm too afraid, you know? I'm just too afraid. I don't want nothing to happen to me. And then I take it a step further. Like, when I was younger, I was way more harder on myself. Now, man, I'll be like, man, it's good. It's good. Shit, it's all approved. Fuck you mean? You know, it's God given. What I look like crying about it for? Not to mention, you know, most of the stuff you can change if you really not feeling something, you know. Um, or sometimes I want to get my lips done. I've always wanted to get my lips done. And if I did anything ever, that's what I would do, okay? And then I would be in the surgical bodies. I would be with the surgical bodies. I wouldn't be able to talk about nobody. Natural. Ever again, you know? But like now, y'all, truth is, y'all want the truth? Y'all want the truth? You gotta handle it. You gotta handle it over here, okay? For real. But I'm pretty good at what I do. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it's like I can walk you through it. Um, I loved when Tasha K was telling Jess. I loved what she was telling Jess. I did. I did. Mm-hmm. Yep. Cause you looking at, you know what I'm saying? You looking at somebody that love themselves, you know? Cause Tasha got enough money to do whatever these folks be doing. And she don't. That's a flex to me. That's a huge flex to me. You know what that says to me? That says I like me. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, bitch. Imagine that. That says I love me. To me. And y'all know what else that remind me of? I was scrolling on social media today. And this popular guy, he's popular. I think he be doing food reviews, but I don't know what he does actually. I just know he comes on my social media a lot. So he said he was answering a question that he got that he said he gets a lot. And the question was, how do people that like no, they asked when the people who go out to eat by themselves, what be the reason? And if I'm being real, y'all, I haven't been out to eat by myself that many times, but I've definitely done it. You know what I'm saying? Um, and you know, like I thought about it as I just said it. I've done it more than I think I have. You know what I'm saying? Because I've done it throughout the years. So when you add that up, it's really been quite a bit. Now I don't know if so much dinner, but I definitely take myself to lunch. You know, I've definitely took myself to lunch and brunch and stuff like that. Um, And so he said, his answer was, she said, what is the reason? And he said, I be hungry. Y'all, I loved it. I felt that from the bottom of my soul. You know what I'm saying? He went on to say more things, but he said that, like, that's the gist of it. Pooh, I be hungry. Like, is you happy? And then he went on to say, like, he said, some things I enjoy doing alone. And he started naming out certain stuff. You know what I'm saying? But he was like, I like me. And somebody in the comments was like, they need to actually, we need to start asking people, the people who don't go places by themselves, what's that about? And I agree. I agree. Like, turn the question around, because I done seen it a lot now. I done seen it a lot now. Folks be curious, how people that chill with themselves can chill with themselves. Wow, it's crazy. But, damn it, because I like me, you know, the, get, I don't know what to tell you, like, yeah, that's just it. You know, that's just it. And like when Tashka was talking to Jess, like, yeah, that shit was a flex. It is. It's a flex because she like herself. Shoot. The hell? How is you, you know? And regardless of whatever you think I look like, I love it. So shout out to that. Like, girl, get the hell on. It's just, I don't know. I don't know. But I liked it though. I did like it. And I'll take it a step further. I like the fact that Tasha K Double Dog did just to, yeah, say my name. She sure did. And I still been waiting to see if Jess was with the mess for real. Mm-hmm. Truth is, like Fantasia said, I've been waiting. Let me cut this light off because my hair is all over my head. I said, my hair look like Beetlejuice. It do. Shout out to that. It's in its ugly stages. You know what? I thought about that. I did. Cause I saw a video of this lady talking about when her daughter was growing her hair and, how she had to, basically coach her through her ugly stage. And, I thought about that. Cause, even when guys, like, imagine somebody first starting their locks, their locks journey. They be short. They be ugly. When men decide that they're gonna grow braids, the Afro face, it's not the fun, the best time. And it is what it is right now. My hair is like, yeah, it's at a phase where it basically looks better shorter or longer, but not its length, child. So anyway, but it's okay because I'm embracing my natural stuff. Yeah, so Miss Pressicure, it's okay. We're gonna get through it. We're gonna get through our ugly season, okay? Yeah. So I don't know who neat it is, but I'm having proud. Okay. Truth is, I sure am. What? Okay. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So anyway, y'all, Gucci Man. Gucci Man rap basically allegedly, okay, according to somebody I seen come down my timeline today, got rhymed with bobbed. Child, they talking about they bobbed Gucci. Man, I think for a chain. Don't quote me though. I think for a chain, and but I know definitely they said his wedding ring. I'm like, oh man, I don't know. He might come back for that. Yeah, cause they talking about hit me up and I can help you get it back. So that Gucci man might go back for that. Mm-hmm. That's sad. I said, what? Take the what and leave the what? How was you able to Bob Gucci? That's just crazy. Child, but allegedly it happens, you know. But I'm like, a big dog like Gucci? Where was his Rock Wilder? I mean, I'm just playing. Peaches, come get your Rock Wilder. It is still what it is. It's still what it is. Like his wife remind me of, you know, like she gonna get down for her crown. Child, where was Keisha? Cause I can't believe she let that go down. You know, but I don't know. I don't know. I was gonna say, you know, his wedding ring, he might go back for that. But you just never know. You never know. You know, it is Gucci down and Gucci them is very cocky. Yeah. Y'all make sure y'all scoot up in here like a bump car and hit the like. We vibing tonight, period. Mm-hmm. And this basically like politic an hour. It's crazy. Um, yeah, it is. It's basically like politic an hour, child. I'm politicking for real. But I still can't grip my thoughts around Gucci Man being bobbed, rhymes with bobbed. That's crazy to me. How was you able to jack Gucci? You know, because in my mind, Gucci, you know, is protected from stuff like that. The hell? I mean, I hate to say it, but to me, that's like saying somebody got down on Trump. The hell? And I know Gucci ain't on that level like that, but like, nah, it's weird to me. Um, or like Jay-Z. You know what I'm saying? Somebody said Jay-Z got his watch took today. I'd be really, really surprised because I didn't even think you can get to Jigga like that. You know? So same thing with Gucci now. I will say this, cause I got to. Shit. I bet you it's somebody out there. Somebody out there that's glad that happened to him though. I just gotta say it. It just is what it is. I just had to say it. I felt like saying that. Cause like we're gonna, I don't know, maybe we'll talk about that on one day, you know, and maybe we won't, I don't know, but it's just something that's been, you know, on my mind a little bit. Uh, Ever since Selena Powell said what happened to Offset. Y'all remember what Selena Powell had said? Um, She was basically saying that Offset paid 10 million to get out of his contract. That's a lot of money. Let me tell you something. That's a lot of money for things to have still went how it went. And I'm telling y'all now, mm-mm, mm-mm. I hate to be on that kind of timing, but it just is what it is, you know? Some stuff I just, some stuff just don't sit well with me. And remember Nicki Minaj told Quavo, was it worth it? And something, remember she just said that, like, yeah. In my hearts of our hearts, I think Nicki Minaj thinks that, I think she thinks what I think, honestly. But yeah, we can get into that another day. Y'all, that's a whole nother day. So shout out to that. And then Candy and Todd, I was gonna talk to y'all about Candy and Todd tonight, y'all, but I think I got a little sleepy. I'm so imaginary, child. I know. It is what it is. So let's go ahead and talk about Blueface and Nevaeh. Like I said, when this live first started, Blueface, like, yeah, he done ran into a ratchet. And the thing is, I think he like ratchet, but like, nah, you gotta have a, mm, like, you gotta have a chill button, if that makes sense. And Um, we'll see, though. We'll see. Cause I don't know, child. You know, he can. This girl can say all of this stuff about him today, right? And then he'll be messing with her come February or something. To me, it's just all about how much he likes her. But child, they still getting into it. They still get into it, and now she didn't start, trying to call him the G word and asking if people know he bi and all of this. I'm like, girl. Now this is my thing, bro. Why do they keep saying that? It's one way. It's two ways to look at it. I don't know. It could be more than that. But I would say this, it's more than one way to look at it. On one hand, you can look at it like, okay, why is they saying that? Is there some truth to it? Should we explore that? And then on the other hand, it's like, what are people saying that because people saying that? You know? So like for instance, this is a prime example, this is a good example. People have said that about Benzino a lot, right? A lot. So let's say Benzino gets with the woman right now. He got a woman, he go public with her, everybody knows that's his woman. The minute they break up, the minute something don't go right, oh, you're the G word, oh, you're bi. I think people gonna either think it's true because why do people keep saying that? Or either people gonna be like, is they just saying it because they all say it? Honestly, I think, that's one way to look at it. Like, I don't know. I want to really know because if you let her tell it, you know, she said she make it seem like she didn't play it around, you know. She make it seem like she didn't lay it around and played around with Blueface before. And like, what? Like, man, come on, man. Um, they was on live and I don't know. It's crazy. Hold on, let me show y'all these text messages. I cannot believe this. Oh, these must be old because she didn't already. Y'all see what she's saying? Um, she say you a punk. And she said, I'm not worried about a ninja eye finger in the butt. Trust. That's what she said. Um, and Blueface told Jaden, it was crazy. He told Jaden what the girl said. And Jaden was like, pull up. Jaden told Nevaeh to pull up, child. It's a mess. The circus is so messy. That's why I said, but he said, thanks for the content. He is crazy. Now, thinking about it, I don't think he was using her for content. No, I don't. I just think that like ultimately he was like, bitch, that's what you were. You know, I'm on to the next. Um, but I will say this: she already said she lied about being pregnant. First of all, Miss Presser Girl, what is your sign? Cause I need to stay far, far away from people like you. I see people like that scare me. The ones who just lie for absolutely nothing. But maybe she was trying to get some money. I need somebody to get rid of it. Maybe, but still, it's weird. But yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see like what they do moving forward. She said she doing an interview. I said, oh Lord. I'm just laughing and thinking to myself, oh my God. Is it who I think it is, child? NTY, you know what I'm saying? NTY, but like I said, I'm just proud of Krishan, though. I'm proud of Krishan because I'm sure this breakup is just as hard, you know.
I'm sure sometimes just on the strength that she has Krishan, she probably be like wishing like, man, I wish I could, do it all over again. I would just, try to make it work with him or something like that. But honestly, I think all the women makes her want to keep it pushing. Cause I don't know a lot of women that want to live like that. And I'll take it a step further. Like I was gonna tell y'all earlier, I think Blueface is sober for the most part. I feel like he's sober from whatever he was possibly doing before he got locked up. Cause he seems like he is. He seems like a different person this go round. And with that being said, I think he sees Krishan differently now that he's sober. And like same thing with Krishan. I think Krishan is seeing Blueface differently too. And like to me, if she's smart, she wouldn't go back to that bullshit. You know? Because one thing I think I know, two things for sure. I think Krishan knows that if I go back to Blueface, it's gonna always be Jaden and I and whomever else. But for sure, Jaden, you know. And I just think I can't see her ready to go back to that. You know, see, that's one thing about a breakup. At first, it's really, really hard, and your feelings, your mind play tricks on you. You struggle. You like, damn it, this hurts so bad. I just rather go back. You know. But once you get over that feeling, the damn it, this hurts so bad, I just want to go back, and you get over the reality. Reality starts sinking in. Like, okay, like this is something that I didn't want to do, but damn it, I'm doing it. You know, God that gave me the strength. You see yourself thugging it out, and you see yourself, you still okay. Life goes on, type of stuff. I feel like the longer that goes on, chances are you not going back. And that's what I be saying about Remy Ma. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it was hard for Remy Ma probably to leave Papoose. You know how hard it probably was? So, like, probably even harder to go back. Now, don't get me wrong, I do believe that, like, him dating, I do think that play tricks on her mind a little bit. I do. I think it might make her feel like, um, well, maybe I could have made it work, but what if, what I'm saying, he would have just changed some of the ways and the reason why I left him. But then too, she probably also was like, no. Cause see, sometimes people, when they leave somebody, they be glad to leave whatever it is they feel like they leaving behind. Truth is. And so um with Krishan, I really hope that she, um, you know, it's just serious about moving forward. Cause I really don't. Even with that, even with them being a family, I don't see Blueface being the best situation for her. I don't. Blueface gotta get himself together. He gotta get himself to the point where, what I'm saying, he just gotta do better if you ask me. Or he gotta find women that want what he want. And to me that's kinda hard to find. That shit is temporary. You know? Like For instance, Neo got it for now, but for how long? Like, I just feel like those women are like, I feel they pretending to themselves. You know what I'm saying? Or like, you know how people be like, how dancers be like, I'm just dancing to get through school, to pay for college. Same thing. I feel like they just messing with Neo for the benefits, you know? But I think eventually somebody gonna fall off. I think eventually one of them gonna be like, I want a man to myself. Eventually one of them, like right now, ain't none of them got no kids by them either. I feel like eventually somebody gonna want a baby. What happens if all of them want a baby? You know, what happens if one of them ever want to be married? You know, because things change. You can be at 30, you can tell yourself, I don't never want to be married. And then by 35 or 38, it's something that your heart desires so strong. You know, sometimes age will make you grow up and see things differently. So, like I said, it's all good for now. You know, like even Jaden. I feel like Jaden be sticking around for one or two things. I think she be either sticking around to see if her and Blueface gonna end up really being together, but I don't think she be thinking that. I think Jaden just be wanting to get some money. It is what it is. Like, before I let you take care of anybody, you gonna take care of me and these kids. You know? Like, to me, shoot, Jaden don't work, you know? And to me, it's almost like, yeah, I don't care what's going on with you, Blueface. You know, you got me and these kids over here. You know what I'm saying? She feel like, to me, I feel like Jaden been spoiled. She haven't had to work, and I feel like that's her vibe. She until she start making some money, she not gonna quit messing with Blueface. See, Jaden gotta show me something. Once she get a job or she get an income and she still messing with Blueface, then I'll think it's just not for money. But right now, I feel like it's just for money. You know what I'm saying? It's just one of them situations where it's like, that's my baby daddy. He take care of me. Why would I mess with another dude that ain't gonna take care of me? See, that's another thing. If another dude came around and they was like, man, forget Blueface, I wanna be with you, yeah, I think Jaden will be going. But I also think Jaden ain't stupid. She not trying to mess up her bag. And I do think she enjoy like sitting around playing the background and being like, like, yeah, you see he ain't gonna leave me alone. Yeah, you see when I call, he come. Yeah. We need the kids and I need some money today. Like, yeah, I think she's still in that immature phase where that type of stuff, still do something for her. But once Jaden really, really, really don't want Blueface no more and don't need his money no more, that's when she gonna move around. She ain't gonna move around no time before that. And then I'll take it a step further. You got some baby mamas who never move around. Like, for the life of me, I be trying to see what money Yaya mama got going on. Like, so like I be trying to figure out like, you know, do Mayweather take care of her? Do he not take care of her? Do she pay all her own bills? What is it a reason why she don't be having a man? Do she have a man? She just don't show him, you know. But she be coming off like Mayweather take care of her. And she not giving up that for no man. That's how she be coming off. Same thing with Jaden. Jaden ain't going nowhere until a chick make her go somewhere. Like for real. And when I say that, I mean like Blueface got to get somebody that he really, really, really like. You know what I'm saying? That make him be like, nah, not, like, like, I don't feel no way like I used to. It's different. I want you and only you. I'll call Jaden and tell Jaden I ain't never hitting that shit again. You want me to call Jaden right now? I'll call Jaden on speakerphone right now. Child, when they be ready to dial up, it's real. Child, listen. But like, Jaden ain't going nowhere. You know what I'm saying? And she done told Nevaeh to pull up for talking about Blueface. Shoot. Calling Blueface bye. She said, does your roster know that you're bi? That's crazy to me. Um, Now I will say this. I was waiting on Blueface to deny that she did something to his bum. Why wouldn't he deny that? The hell? Like, did she? Did she do anything to your bum, bro? Shit. Like you tell everything else, shit, tell that. I mean, I'm just saying, had you been a little bit more private, I would have let you be a little bit more private. But hell no, you talk too much. Shit. And you never shut up. So with that being said, did this girl really do anything to your eye? Cause if she did, then I see why she think what she think. But hold on now, you ain't off the hook, Miss Preston Carol. Why? Why? Yeah, just why? Like Anthony Hammond and Jada. The hell? I don't believe her. I don't believe her just off the rip. Cause why would you do something like that and then run around and say what you saying? It don't make no sense. Because this is my thing. I feel like in my hearts of our hearts, if a woman is going to do that, right? If she's willing to play with somebody's bum, their conjulia, right? I just feel like she down. You know what I'm saying? She down. Period. She down with whatever he down for. So it won't make no sense why you will wake up and feel like, oh, I. You see what I'm saying? Like that don't make no sense. Like for instance, it's somebody out there for everybody. You got women who do mess with bi guys. You got women who mess with bi guys. And they don't mind. But I just think that those women don't necessarily blast them because they're cool with it. They don't think that it's a blastable offense. So that's why I kind of don't believe her. I don't. I just kind of don't believe her. And I'll take it a step further. I think if Blueface was into that type of thing for real, I just feel like it wouldn't be her that he would allow to do it. Does that make sense? No, I think it would be more so like a S worker or something like that. Somebody that he feel like his secret would be more safe with. I don't see it being safe with this girl that he just met and barely met, and he know he finna be messing with other girls and like. Cause one thing that I noticed when that girl was going off on Blueface, when she mentioned that he was kissing other women, he started laughing. He thought it was funny. That let me know right then and there that like he gets a kick out of the girls acting jealous. Like to me, he says he don't want them to act jealous, but I don't believe that. I think he likes when they show some signs of jealousy. But child, you know, only he knows. You know what I'm saying? Um, but yeah, I wish he would have cleared that up. This is it. What it is. You ain't gotta clear up everything. You don't. Shout out, and y'all know how I am. I would recommend you clear up shit unless you feel like it. That's up to you, you know. But yeah, I wish he woulda. I wish he woulda just for the record, man. This little thought be lying. Ain't nobody ever, you know. But y'all, I don't like how he just let that just land. Shoot, he let that just land. You know, but he did, you know, he started trying to say a little bit like, man, Blue Eyes is just weird though. He is, because he gonna say, I got something to tell you. I'm gay. That's what he told Jaden. He annoying. And Jaden's like, who said that? But it was just weird. I don't know. He could have cleared that up though. He could have. He could have said, man, ain't nobody ever. What? You know what I'm saying? But like the fact that she lied about the pregnancy, I just feel like she'll lie about whatever, you know? Um, yeah, I do. And I was about to say, but why? But no. There's plenty of reasons why, you know? She feel played and she feel embarrassed to me. And I'll take it a step further. Like I said, she was allegedly around when Krishan first came around. So remind you, she had action at Blueface, but Krishan won him. Krishan came out the winner. So now if you ask me, she been kind of secretly competing with Krishan. You know what I'm saying? So like, it's even more embarrassing. Girl, you couldn't even last 6 months. Like, you couldn't even, like, that's the example of, see, her right there, she a prime example of, I gave you the ninja and you still couldn't keep him. Mm-hmm. truth is, because I know Krishan somewhere laughing like, "Child, what happened, Miss Person Girl? I thought you had him." Oh, you gotta be quicker than that, Krishan somewhere laughing because that's the thing. When you leave a ninja, you know what I'm saying? That's what I said. You leaving behind everything that you don't like, everything that you know about him and you don't like, and you know what the next chick is up against. She don't know yet. You know what you just left behind. So I feel like Krishan somewhere laughing, and I'll take it a step further. I said I think Blueface be liking to chill with his kids and Jaden to trigger Krishan. I do believe that. But I think she getting used to it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it don't hurt as bad. It is what it is. Like, I know that's your play. Why would I allow you to keep playing it when I see it coming already? Um, I feel like that's how she be feeling. It's getting old already. But how much you want to bet? When she seen Jaden and Nevaeh, she probably was like rubbing her hands like Birdman, like, bitch, that's what you get. That's what you get. Cause like, Krishan probably understand how Blueface is about Jaden. Like, Jaden ain't never going nowhere. When I gotta go do whatever I gotta go do for Jaden, Javon, and Journey, it's gonna get done. It just is what it is. And how much you wanna bet? How much you wanna bet? I bet you that's the part that Krishan don't miss. She be like, Jaden, you can have him. That's probably what she be thinking. I mean, my common sense just like it goes there. It goes to drifts off to that. Like, girl, I don't miss it. Cause like I can't imagine who would miss that. That's really, 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 really toxic. That relationship. Whatever you want to call it. I don't even know what you call that. That threesome. I mean, what is it? Trying. I forgot how you like that shit's oh Lord. They a throuple. It was a throuple. That's I mean, wow. Honestly, I thank God I ain't never been in no situation like that because like that seems stressful. Like extremely stressful. You know that your man finna go be with another woman. Miss Preston girl, my nervous system can't take no shit like that. Nope, I can tell you right now, that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. And like, yeah, I wonder how old them people is. I can't believe Blueface wanted Krishan. Blueface be one of them girls to do that shit young. See, Jaden really didn't have no choice. She didn't. Jaden really didn't have no choice because her situation, the kids, her not working. She was kind of stuck. I feel like Krishan thought she could do it, but she couldn't. You know, she tries, but she can't. It just is what it is, and I ain't mad at her. I don't think a lot of women can. And like I said, Jaden is different. I mean, she not different. No, no. She got kids. See, I don't know if Jaden could have hung if she didn't have them babies. You know, them babies is her motivating factor. A roof over her head is her motivating factor. See, when you go from boyfriend to baby daddy is like more long term. That means he gonna be around anyway. So Jada just learned to accept whatever Blueface had going. She really didn't have no choice. He left her. It is what it is. He left her for Krishan. But I guess she was strong enough to like, let him go back and forth because shoot, she had that little girl. See, I don't think Krishan's strong enough for that. And I think that's the type of stuff that she be like, yeah, I'm glad I'm gone. You know, I'm glad I'm gone because I don't want to hear about no fucking Jaden, Journey, and Javon every day. I'm sorry. I just don't. You know, I think that be her vibe. And then I take it a step further. It's so much drama. It seems like she just be like, F it. And I'm happy for both of them, honestly. Whatever they gotta do mentally, you know what I'm saying, to get their heads in the game. It is what it is. If they gotta take some real time apart, to figure it out, then let them take some time apart to figure it out. Um, I don't know. I don't know, cause Krishan, she definitely be coming off like I ain't finna chase you down and be no daddy. It's alright. I'm his daddy and his mama. Like she come out like she one of them mamas. And it is what it is. I can't knock it. I mean, it be like that sometimes. I mean, what you gonna do? She can only do whatever. Do what she gotta do, I guess, child. But anyway, Pooper Stars, it's your girl Shay Renee, and I had a funky good time, y'all. I'm about to dip, baby, dip. Come on. So shout out to that. Let me see. Yeah, I'm gonna run the rest of that stuff whenever I get back. I guess I'll see y'all probably on Monday. Nine times out of 10 on Tuesday. But anyway, Pooper Stars, it's your girl Shay Renee. I had a funky good time with y'all. I always do. I appreciate any and everybody who came through, especially if you jumped in my comments. If you hit the like button, that's what's up. I appreciate it. I see y'all next week. Y'all have a good weekend. Bye.